Hey everyone, welcome back to my ministry. I'm your host, Prophetess Nurse Lois. So I wanted to share this information with everyone, especially if you are a woman. If you're a man, you only need probiotics in 2 areas, but if you're a woman, you need probiotics in 3 areas. So your mouth, your teeth, and your gums, your tongue, everything inside of your mouth carries bacteria. And it's a lot of bacteria on the inside of your mouth. And you have to keep that bacteria balanced and in check with good bacteria called probiotics, right? So there are like certain foods that carry good bacteria in it. But there are essential nutrients that just target the teeth and the gums, right? And so you can kill the bad bacteria and keep the bad bacteria in check every day by talking to your doctor and asking your doctor if you can put the good bacteria for the teeth and the gums, the bacteria that lives on the teeth and the gums, and by taking a lozenger, okay? So this is an example of what the lozengers look like, and you just, follow the instructions and make sure after you brush your teeth, and I suggest with herbs, white willow bark, okay, brush your teeth really good. You want to floss. You can rinse your mouth out with tea tree oil. I like all things natural. I don't like that man-made stuff. I want to get as close to natural as I can get it, right? And then you take the lozenge and just suck on it, and it'll release the good bacteria in your mouth, in your teeth, okay? You're also supposed to have a probiotic in your colon every day. Probiotics in the colon will prevent you from having pneumonia. I've shared this information with you before. I shared my daughter's testimony before of being in the hospital with pneumonia, and I knew she did not have probiotics in her body. She wasn't following my instructions, because you won't get sick with pneumonia if you keep a probiotic in your colon. That's the good bacteria. It puts the bad bacteria in check so that your body is not overran by bad bacteria in your colon. So you don't want your mouth and your gums to be overrun with bad bacteria. You don't want your colon to be overrun with bad bacteria. When you have the good bacteria, the probiotics in your colon, you will keep the bad bacteria in check. You will keep sickness and disease in check. Is directly linked to your immune system. Your colon and the health of your colon is directly linked to your immune system by putting those probiotics inside. The probiotics looks for the bad guys and gets rid of them. It also breaks your food down so that your food can go inside of your cells properly to nourish your entire body from your brain all the way down to your toes, okay? People who are underweight, if you add a good probiotic, something that your body will, take in, and your doctor approves, you'll pick up weight. You'll just naturally just pick up your weight because your body will be breaking down the food so it can get inside the system properly. And then last but not least, women, vaginal balance. You need particular probiotics that particularly ministers and heals and protects everything with the female reproductive system, okay? So, I have a healing ministry. I'm all things health. I walk in the wisdom of God. I walk in the high intelligence with God. That means I get downloads of information from God of what needs to be inside of the body to bring homeostasis, which means balance. Okay, so back in the biblical days, they knew certain things. They knew how to take care of their body. And a lot of the information has been lost, but God is raising up an army of believers and trained in the medical arena to bring this knowledge back to the surface to be a blessing to the world. Okay, so I'm a science geek. You guys already know that. I flow in the office of a prophet. I'm a female prophet. I'm a prophetess, and so I have dreams of God. I know how to interpret dreams. I walk in the wisdom and high intelligence with God because the intelligence is coming from God. Okay, and so often I tell people I have a very high IQ because the intelligence is coming from God. So I just wanted to make sure I share this with everybody. I want everybody to be blessed. I want everybody to walk in knowledge. I want everybody to do their thing out here on this earth. I don't want you missing anything. So yeah, you got to be balanced on the inside of your body in these 3 areas, women. Men, you definitely need the probiotics in your teeth and your gums to maintain a healthy bacteria flora in your mouth and your teeth. And then men, you need a men's probiotic specifically targeted for men. Okay, and women, you need to add something vaginal balance. Women, I told you this before, if you have any kind of odor, even a small little odor, and I'm not talking about douching and all of that, I'm talking about your natural odor coming from your lady parts. If you have an odor, a small odor, a tiny odor, a medium-sized odor, or a big loud odor, that means you have a infection. You got an infection running throughout your body, and you want to keep that in check. Okay, so these are things that we as humans are responsible for. I wanted to make sure I come and share this information with you, and let you know there are things you must do to maintain balance. So you see, we got to do more than just quote scriptures, y'all. We got to do more than just believe God's word. We got to do that plus add the works. This is the works part. Faith without works is what? Is dead and not faith at all. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from the Lois Banks Ministry. As I continue to obey God and bring health information to the world, don't y'all know God turns around and brings health information back to me? That's how that works. We cannot out-bless God. We cannot out-bless God. The more we give to God and to the world, the more God gives back to us. I am indeed a blessed woman of God. So this is Nurse Lois coming to you from Lois Banks Ministry. God bless you.